Hey y'all, okay, I have a disclaimer. This is something I have to say. If you want me to do my reactions your way, tune the fuck out. Nah, I'm just playing. But for real though, I can't play a lot of the music because the videos get blocked. As y'all can see, I'm late as hell with the first review with me and Diesel to Beyonce, Jay-Z, Everything Is Love. It's no way possible the music's gonna be in there, guys. So we can hang it up, but enjoy. What's up, world? It's your girl, Jayde Juelz. And I'm back, snitches. I'm outside the house in Inglewood, and you know, I just been up working on music and stuff. I funneled through the album like 2 or 3 more times, and I'm getting some different feels, so I gotta get this shit a little bit more justice than what I did initially. So I don't got Diesel with me this time, but you know, I'll probably end up putting like B or J right there, some shit like that. Like, I don't know. But let's get back into it. The format's gonna be a little different. I'm not about to go through the whole songs and things of that nature, just because I've, you know, definitely heard them enough times, and I know y'all have too. I'm gonna just give y'all my sum up and my true feeling about this album. So we're gonna start with song number 1. This is Summer. How about I give y'all some auxiliary? I'm tripping, y'all gotta feel a beat. Let's start that shit over. This that shit right here. This shit smooth. First of all, this song gives me Beyonce from Rocket. I got some of like Beyonce vibes from like her first album, and to sum this album up, actually some of the songs when she's singing on here, I got a lot of Beyonce, like her first album vibes, Dangerously in Love, just in like the way she delivers some of her like runs and just even the backgrounds a little bit, man. But this song is super smooth. Summer reminds me of, I want to say, I said initially it gave me the feeling like it was just a microphone in a room and they kind of just pressed the record and it was just a vibe. And I got that same vibe this time too. So it gives me like that Ray Charles feel a little bit, kind of. Summer's dope, real laid back. I love the fact that this record was first. It set the tone, and then Jay's verse, just some smooth shit. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. First and foremost, before I get into this verse, I love the story they're telling. Like, to sum the whole album up, this is their rendition of showing people how strong love is, black love is, when you just stand the test of time. It's like we've been through it, and we're seeing Jay-Z in his most vulnerable state ever. I have never seen Jay like this. I feel like when they had Blue, that changed him too. But this, like, giving honor to his woman, like, he's vulnerable, y'all, and I loved it. I'm here for it. I feel like Jay-Z bought some of his best rhymes that he's brung in years on this album. And it's beautiful because it's a positive image that we get as a community if you really dissect this shit. I love the story they're telling on this album. Let me get into this naked verse.
I brought my sand to the beach, hopped out the land with the sheep. She tastes like Corona Light.
It's like, in this verse, he's giving us like little excerpts of things from his memory that him and B have done. And it's fire because they've been so private with their entire relationship, which I love. Like, all due respect, I admire when someone can live a separate life privately than what they have in public, and it doesn't just drive them crazy as a celebrity. I feel like, I'm not sure what Nicki Minaj has going on, but I feel like she does that well. Like, we don't know what goes on in her private life, like talking about it. But either way, it's like he gave us little excerpts of just things from his memory that they've done together. That shit is fire. Summer is a dope record, man. It's like, it's a vibe. It's a feeling type record. You can tell they was just all in that bitch. They probably was high. And, you know, Jay just let it breathe. And that's what it did. You know, Beyonce slowed down on the vocals. The beat kind of chilled out. Like, it was just a vibe, man. I get at a 10 for an intro. I'm probably super biased now. I ain't even gonna flex, but that shit is all the way up there. Great intro. All right, the next song is Ape Shit. We all have heard it by now. The fucking video has like 10 million views or whatever. Initially, my thoughts about Ape Shit were that it just was kind of like too much of the Migos formula. I couldn't really appreciate it. Now, granted, once I heard Jay-Z's verse, my whole opinion changed about that song. And then when I heard Beyonce's third verse, she spazzed on that shit. By the way, man, a lot of people have been kind of like upset that Beyonce is rapping. I mean, I have a large demographic of Nicki Minaj followers because they fuck with my reviews. I fuck with Nicki, so automatically it's like I'm a part of the Barbie camp, and I am rightfully. So they fuck with me. But long story short, it's like they almost a little jealous. These are the stands I'm talking about at this point, because Beyonce's spitting, but I feel like B bringing that pressure. She delivering the hell out that shit, and I fuck with it. So now that I've heard Ape Shit more, I've gained a much larger appreciation for it. I really love the fact that B and J went to Migos. Like, that's just homage paid to the next niggas. Like, that's paying it forward. That shit is fire to me, because they didn't have to do that. They don't need that formula at all. Beyonce is somebody that reinvents herself on every album. Jay-Z is somebody that's always gonna talk that shit, and it just got a vibe with you. Even if you don't like how maybe the music sounds, like a lot of people critiqued 444 because they felt like it was just out of touch with where music was, all of that bullshit. I still was able to catch a vibe, man, and I appreciate that. It's also their identity in their music, so they didn't need Migos to go get them a hit record. Now, they dropped this first, so there's a strategy behind it. And I mean, for me, it's just getting attention. They're on tour, and they didn't have new music. I speculated this forever. I said they're gonna drop right when the tour happens or right before, as they did. So along with the strategy, I'm sure is a reason why they went in that direction. I'm not upset. Initially, I was a little like unable to appreciate it, but once I really listened to it, they spazzed. So I'm about to play a little bit of Ape Shit, and then we probably gonna move along, snitches. I might listen to these lyrics and dissect some shit though. Let's see. Quavo and Offset. I'm sure Takeoff in that bitch somewhere. I don't know. Initially, I didn't love the hook. I ain't gonna flex, but the hook has grown on me. You know what else I really love about Everything Is Love? This album is just positive all around. Like, one thing I remember Diesel saying that was kind of like OD to him was the fact that they like talking about how much they run shit and they bosses, etc., etc., and I can do anything, that type shit. When I thought about it, I kind of agree with him during the initial review that we did in reaction. But now that I look at it, it's almost like a chant that I can say as a person to make me believe and feel those things. So I'm not even looking at it like they stunting on us or they shining on us. I really am just seeing it like this is almost like praise music for me. Like it's inspiring me to feel like I can get to that level. Like that shit is fire. Because I don't feel like it's bashful. I don't feel like they shitting on nobody with what they saying. They're just saying it like it is, respectively. And it's also encouraging me to feel like I need to get in my bag because I got goals for big shit. That's how I kind of take it. But this Ape Shit, let me get through it. I got the utmost respect for them dudes because they've been sitting on this. To know that you got this in the works and still be having that same, granted they know they run the game, but the demeanor is the same. Like, this would have like had me stoked. Like, and maybe because I'm a hardcore fan of the both of them, but I feel like any artist that is really working towards longevity, they respect the shit out of Beyonce and Jay-Z, even if they don't love their music. So I know that they in tune, and it's like, man, I know they feeling how I'm feeling about Beyonce and Jay-Z, and just to know that they was sitting on that shit, them dudes ain't never changed since day one. Like, I got a lot of respect for Migos. Hella respect. I had to add that in. Shout out Migos, man. Offset, Takeoff, and Quavo. Yeah.
You ever seen a crowd going ape shit?
Bruh. Jay just like next level, and it's so solidified to me because in the age of niggas hard up getting exposed for ghostwriting and it being semi-okay, Jay come from the age of that shit shunning you from all of existence. This nigga penning his shit, and his shit is amazing. Like, y'all don't know how much I enjoy my pops. Like, that's my dad, just in case you guys didn't know. But I'm about to get into this Beyonce third verse. See if I catch anything. Screw. Give me the ball, take a top shift. Call my cousin, put him on a spaceship. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna flex. B spitting, she low-key might be top 5 female rappers. Like, y'all gonna say I'm wild. But no, like, B really can spit. Even the shit she was saying, she was like, Lord of my, what she said? She said, my mama, my Lord of my shield, some shit. B could spit, dog. And then I'm thinking about it, because I think on Happy Love, their last song, she had like a little flow that gave me some Lauryn Hill vibes. I'm like, man, if she go off that level, she cold with it too. All right, I'm moving on from Ape shit. Let me tell y'all my favorites on the album. Summer is definitely one of them. So I got like highlights. I don't have a favorite. I have too many that I love. Summer is up there. Boss, I love. Oh my God, Friends. Love Happy. Black Effect. Fuck, I love them all. But okay, let me try to pick a top 2. I fuck with Friends. That shit hard. That's probably my favorite one on the whole album. And then it's between like Boss and like maybe Love Happy. I don't know, it's hard, but Friends is the one on the album. But let's get into Boss. This is another one of my faves. Shit. This shit's so hard. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to it. I boss. A better cost. Just like you. Tell that bitch I don't like you. Okay, this song is so nasty. Like, first of all, it's called Boss, so we all know what it's about. But it's like, the way they could tell that story and paint that picture as it applies to their life, nigga. Like, let me show you what a real boss is. This shit hard. This shit hard. Too hard. Too fucking hard.
All facts, no cap, false. Nigga, you not a boss, you got a boss. Niggas getting jerked, that shit hurts. I take it personally. Break the men from the boys over here. We measure success for how many people successful next to you. Here we say you broke if everybody gets broke except for you.
Man, they spitting that encouragement. Like, they not shining and shitting on. Like, man, I just feel like this generation that's speaking for music right now is the youth, and they're so misguided, and they really spitting that real, like, come on, put your people on type shit. Not, I got it by myself, I'm here by myself. Like, oh, bruh. All right, G. Killed it. Boss, that's another 10 for me. Ape shit is probably like an 8.5, 9 for me. But Boss is definitely a 10 type song for me. I want to finish listening to the rest of it. I'm ready to move on and nice. But I ain't gonna flex. I'm about to turn this shit off and finish listening to Boss. Another thing that I did not get to appreciate when I was listening with Diesel was the end of these songs. And I always talk about how music just makes me want to just listen all the way to the last second, and this is one of those albums, and I was not able to do that with him. So I'm lying, I already heard this song all the way through. Okay, but for real though, next record, Nice. I fuck with Nice. Things that I initially thought I didn't like, I like about Nice. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I can do anything. Yeah.
Hell no.
I eliminate up on Spotify. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm outside.
I'm everybody's type. Goddamn right.
I'm so nice. Jesus Christ. I'm better than a hype. I give you life. I can do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this shit because I feel it's firmly in my heart. I feel like Beyonce and Jay-Z don't fuck with Kanye and Kim at all. People felt like we missed some shots in this album, and Now that I went back and listened, you know, I've been interpreting things differently. They say Jay took some shots at Ye. We're going to get to it when that song plays. But I feel like what I said on the last review is, I had a little stint about Kanye and Kim, and I'm like, that shit is fake to me. Everything is structured, organized. About their supposed real life, perception is reality. Everything they stand for is fake to me. And I feel like what B just said and what J be saying is like, nigga, I'm not the hype, I give you life. Like, I'm everybody top. Like, and you know, Kim is the next thing that's competing with B in the age of 2018, personality being king. Like, I feel like the top dogs is Beyonce, is Kim Kardashian, is Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. Cardi B had it for a little minute. I feel like Cardi kind of just chilling. But right now we got like them four. And it's like, Kim is her biggest competitor, even though she doesn't do music. And it's like, them shots, I don't know. I had to say it. But this nice shit is crazy. I F would be as a rapper, bruh. Let me get back in the nice.
Yeah.
Pharrell rap verse on this bitch hard too.
Shout out to Ruby and Sir Love Blue.
We about to get into that Selm 1-3. So initially, when I heard this song, I probably thoroughly enjoyed it. Once I caught it was the still DRE shit in there, like, it was dope, but I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now. This shit hard as hell.
This is and I knew straight away.
I really love this verse from Jay because he's doing what he did in Summer Love. He giving us like a story from their past. This shit fire.
You make the fool stay away. Me and
Fire.
I love for the streets. We play it cool like the pool of Cancun being made.
That whole little run about like just how this shit happened was fire as fuck. Like, they met at Nobu that one time and he like, I brought my partner with me to play it cool. First foolish mistake. This shit hard, I swear. This shit's so cool. Just to get like an idea of their life is fire. Shit fire as hell. Alright, let's listen.
Cash in the pot. I never knew a
Love like this.
gotta be special for me to write this.
I love how they tapping into the history book too. Like, this is a great album, man. Even from the inspiration of just the still DRE shit, just the whole lot common shit. Like, it's fire, man. Like, they really like just they ice picked this shit. I ain't gonna flex. Like, the whole album, it got a great flow, great vibe. I appreciate the order of the songs a lot more now. This shit just, it's crazy, man. They flexing. Big flex.
Queen, I ain't mean no disrespect, but the way it's hard for me to connect. My first time in the ocean went exactly as you'd expect. Meanwhile, you going hard, jumping off the top deck.
It's fire because it's like, they're showing you how to, you know, black love can stand the test of time, etc., etc. But he's even letting us into, like, I guess how B won him over. Like, I feel like Jay was a made nigga with everything he could ever want, even when he met Beyonce all the way back in the early 2000s. And I just feel like he's saying to us that she was more adventurous than him. Like, she jumped off the cliff first to jump into the ocean, and he was the one that was hesitating and shit. It's like, the things that he appreciates her for is like the way that she allows him to grow. That's what I feel like he's saying through these lyrics. It's crazy because it's like, that's just black love. Like, man, that shit is strong. It's like, if a woman can show you some things and make you overcome your fears and just intrigue you in a way that you can't intrigue yourself, and no other woman has been able to, that shit fire. Like, and these little things he's just saying about his wife is really painting a picture of how much he really adores her and the reasons why he values her. And it's great to hear him speak about it, because I feel like he had to get to a point in a relationship that he actually felt that way, and B stuck it out. So that's what hard work gets you. It's crazy.
Faith, I knew I was up next. I never told you, but I told a few people we wed. Me, I'm off the road, you going back home to stand. My first time in my life, a lot of niggas felt that. You came back, I had to act like it was cool in my head. Those to jump in the pool, a player never been swept.
Okay, that shit right there is fire too, because it's like, he pretty much just stated B been making him feel like how he feels now, but he just he wasn't willing to give her that satisfaction. He like, you know, when you left, it was my first time alive. I felt dead, but I had to play it cool. Like, he wasn't showing his real self. Like, and that's so in line with what dudes do in relationships. I feel like they don't like to let a woman know that she's got him. And it's like, I get it, you know, it's trust issues, we all have them. But then, you know, first time in my life a play ever been swept, it's like I had to do right by that. But that's fire, man. That's hella fire. Jay is cold with the pen, bruh. Even like the flow alone. My first time alive, I felt dead. Some shit he said, man, that nigga hard.
Cash in deposit, 24 karat faucets. Louis V and Gold, you rescued us.
The fact that they gave us this like extra third verse at the end, like the fact that we got 9 songs, the fact that most of these songs are more than 4 minutes or close to it, man, they're giving us real music. They're not going with this 2-minute song format. Like, they giving us real music. They going in on their feelings. This shit is just, this is music in its truest essence to me. It's like what I miss about music, man. Shit is crazy. But I had a thought about vibes this song was giving me. I completely forgot. Got lost in my
Now we don't deserve true love.
Oh, this shit give me an Eric Sermon vibe. That just like music, like the beat and shit, it got that real hip hop feel to it. 713 is dope, bruh. Whole album dope. Shit. Come on. Right out. Alright. My fave song is next. It's Friends. I'm probably about to cut this shit off and just, you know, vibe out real fucking hard, because this is my shit. It's my shit. It makes me want to acquire more success and wealth and health. Like, educate myself on things so I can meet friends that I know. Like, I have my set of very few. And it's like, this makes me want to level up where I am in life so I can acquire new people that could potentially be friends on this level. Like, this shit is, it says a lot. It means a lot to me. And it's so smooth. This is a vibe.
My friends, real friends, better than your friends.
Yeah.
That's how we keep popping out that being your friends. Yeah. That's how we keep popping out that bitch. Yeah.
That shit is so 2018 mumble rap cadence. It's fire though, because it's like they took that shit and they ran with it. That shit hard. Is my friends, better than your friends. Yeah. That shit is so mumble rap. And even the next part that she coming on, super mumble rap. Hard though.
Miss them, they know all my business. I don't know what I would do without all of my crew, yeah.
I don't know what I would do, yeah. Like, that shit is so mumble rap, that whole cadence, but it's fire. That shit fire. I don't know, I guess my ears is opening up, because it's like, I also feel like what they talking about and what they stand for makes it fire for me too. Like, I know they ain't kicking no bullshit. Like, they talking about having real friends, and a lot of mumble rap shit don't be having that type of substance. So maybe that's why I feel so amazing about the way this shit sounds. I'm unsure, but I'm loving it.
I ain't making no moves, yeah. I ain't making no new friends. I don't make no moves, yeah. Without telling my crew, yeah. That's just how
they all here.
Okay, so this is where they say Jay allegedly dissed Kanye. So I'm gonna play it. Let's try to break it down.
I stay in and grow out my hair. Tight circle, no squares. I'm geometrically opposed to you. Y'all like to triangles. Y'all like to troll, do you? Y'all talk around hoes, do you? Y'all don't follow codes, do you? You know everything you say from niggas close to you. You emotional. When I say free the dogs, I'm free 'em.
So that was it. I think it's up there. It's in line with everything else that like Beyonce be hinting at. And it just applies to their relationship. He like, we know everything you say from niggas that's close to you. You're emotional. Like, that's a, you know, the geometrically opposed to you. Y'all like the triangles, the whole wordplay, double entendres. Like, yeah, man. Like, that's up there for me.
Squares, I'm geometrically opposed to you. Y'all like the triangles. Y'all like the troll, do you?
Kanye is King Troll. Like, come on, man.
I talk around hoes, do you? Y'all don't follow codes, do you? You know everything you say from niggas close to you. You emotional.
Here's the second part of the verse that I felt like gave me those vibes.
That's how deep I'm in. I ain't going to nobody nothing. Me and my wife beefing. I don't care if the house on fire. Dying nigga, I ain't leaving. Tata take care of my kids.
So as it relates to Kanye and Kim's wedding, I ain't going to nobody nothing if me and my wife ain't speaking. I don't remember the exact time it was when Kanye's wedding happened and what scandal was going on with Beyonce and Jay-Z, but I know he's had issues with cheating throughout their career. So I'm sure it refers to something, but that's another thing that I'm calling shot. I'm landing, and it's not really a shot. It's just like a response. Like I said this to Diesel in our review. I don't feel like Jay-Z and Kanye West have this relationship like Kanye depicts it to be. I think Kanye wants that from Jay, and I think Jay's tried it. But I think Kanye has his delusions and, you know, things in his mind, and Jay don't rock with no shit like that, man. But Jay is a genius, you know, he's talented, and I'm sure Jay has some real brotherly love for him, but I don't think they really had that connection, or if they did, it just, Jay probably lost respect for dude some time ago with some bullshit he did. So I don't know, but I feel like that's up there though. I'm with y'all on that shit right there. I feel like that's up there.
After he done grieving, y'all understand that we ain't meant to be friends.
The Friends song is so cold, like the way that they define their friendships and the things they value, but I'm about to finish it. You know, I said on the last review that I didn't really like Beyonce mumble rapping, but I love it. I lied. I low-key want to hear Jay, like, kind of try to stretch a little bit and just see what he come up with, because lyrically he's so dope. He could paint any picture, any flow. But I fuck with B with his mumble rap shit. This is my favorite song, so. This is like my favorite part. And she about his with a high. Take it up, down. Come on, B. Give me my vibes. Those are my vibes. I fuck with that shit hard. That's just giving me that classic Beyonce R&B shit that I love, bro. She can't do no wrong. She can't do no wrong. Alright, so let's get into this next one. Heard about us. This is my shit. Ooh.
Hey, no need to ask, you heard about us. No need to ask, you heard about us. Already know we know about us. Watching up when you run.
I feel like they did a great balance on production here. This is classic Beyonce sounds, like, and I feel like she has some reinvention in her sounds here. I'd be really excited if B gave us another album sometime this year. Maybe like around the end of the year is probably when I would expect she would. But I'd be really excited because I like the place she's in right now musically. But I think it's a great balance of the R&B and the rap shit, even within the production in a song. Like, it's pretty dope. And I don't know if I'm just super biased because I know that I fuck with every single verse Jay-Z laid on this album. Like, I feel like he went ham. And I've been hearing a lot of Beyonce fans saying, I just wish we get a Beyonce album, like, without him. So I'm probably just biased as fuck, but I don't know. What y'all think? How y'all feel about that? Y'all cool with Jay and B together? Like, y'all feel like it's a good balance? What y'all think? I want to know who she talking about, because I'm on my little theory right now, and I don't want to keep getting into this shit, but I want to know.
Make big noise, we don't need no voucher. Yeah, we the ones y'all worried about. We could keep us out your mind. We don't know, now you know, nigga.
We know, nigga.
If you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Yeah, I want to know. I mean, I get it. 30 people in the Aruba in the winter. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I know. I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on my reach. I think y'all know where I'm going if y'all know me. We about to get into this Black effect though. This shit is ridiculous, man. A lot of people have been saying it's giving them, like, Diesel said this shit too, and I was like, it gave me just a more refined version of that. But Black Album J, Blueprint J. This shit hard though. This shit is hard as the fuck. It's some rap shit. Too fire.
Play this shit with the shells and mix them up, trying to find the ones that match. When you find the perfect match, that comparative results in passion, results in unconditional giving of self. Oh, but that's that again.
Yeah, I'm good on any MLK Boulevard. I'm good on any MLK Boulevard. See my vision with
We
a
good.
bitch, I'm Malcolm X. MLK Boulevard.
Classic Jay-Z verse. From the double to the triple entendres, to the acronym words with the letters, with the plan, with the meanings, to the subliminal shots. Classic Jay-Z verse.
See 'em up high, this is not a test. Yes. Put 'em up, this is not a test. Put your hands where I can see 'em. Fuck a phosphorus.
I like purple and purple rain. Trying to put red and blue together, bitch, that's all game. These people try and get me out the paint. Cause I cook collard greens and yams better than you ain't.
Man, look, on some real, this is my president is black. Low-key revival, like we about to do some things record. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Beyonce verse was the perfect balance of rap and Beyonce singing. Like, she gave me Sweet Dream, Beautiful Nightmare vibes. She gave me Halo and You Had Me at Hello. Like, so many different vibes. I'm loving this. I hope they don't retire. Like, I so hope they don't retire. I'm loving this shit.
Man, we started with a must culture. They even biting cornrows. Put your scarecrows up. I come from the front circuit to stop. Now we in stadiums. 80,000 watts.
Watch.
I'm good on it.
That nigga like, watch we sell out every show. Don't play. I feel you, King. I feel you. That Black Effect is something serious. I mean, it ain't no coincidence that it's called Black Effect, like Black Album, in my opinion. Also, the Black Effect, what they have on the people. Speaking of just the whole like political vibe that I got from that record, Jay is probably like, man, this nigga Kanye is just doing the most, bro. Like, just all the way too much. Like with the whole Donald Trump shit, when all of that shit happened earlier this year. But we about to get to what I think is probably my second favorite song on the album is Love Happy. How y'all feeling right now? This back and forth hip hop boom bap shit? Ridiculous.
Happily in love.
Haters, please forgive me. I let my wife around. She went to Jared, I went to Jar out in Paris.
Yeah, you fucked up the first song, we had to get remarried.
Yo, chill.
We're keeping it real with these people, right?
This one, she give me the Lauryn Hill vibes. It is fire though. Like, B spitting is hard. Of course, y'all caught the line. You know, he effed up the first song. We had to get remarried, like the cheating scandal and all of this, that, and the third. And this shit cute, man. It's cute. This the one. This the one that talks about pretty much, I guess, their response to the people and just their explanation as for how it worked out. Just them telling their story for how things worked out after the Lemonade album. Just the occurrence of Jay-Z having cheated or had an affair with a woman. I love this song.
When I met that
Y'all know how I met her. We broke up and got back together. To get her back, I had a sweater.
Man, come on with the Common sample. The Common, come on. He loved Common too. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense. But I did 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. When your sense got that much, I ain't gonna do that. Come on, man. I know this already, but man, it's fire. This shit is fire.
Y'all can make her with a bag. I had to change the weather. Move the whole family west, but it
Ooh, the whole family west, but it's whatever. He drove. He had to leave NY and be like, we out. We gone. Don't play with my...
over.
Okay, I'm going back into this theory I have. I feel like I'm confirmed, especially with this line that's about to come. These lines. This is shot.
In a glass house, still throwing stones. Jesus, what's the name?
That's a shot to me. In a glass house, still throwing stones. They have a lyric from Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne album, and it's the one where Jay-Z is talking about the whole demise of like Rockefeller and how all that shit happened. And one of his most famous lines was the whole "you in a glass house throwing stones." Like, and she gonna say, "Nigga, Hova and Beezus, y'all know Yeezy, Yeezus, Watch the Throne." She like, come on, man. It's up there for me. I don't know. What y'all think? I don't feel like, I mean, shit, I don't know. We'll see. It ain't like it's beef. You can't beat Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, you just can't do that. Especially as Kanye. You can't. But it's very subliminal, but it's up there. If you in tune with the language that we speak as like just niggas, fuck it, just as niggas, you know. Straight up, it's up there. This bridge is so hard, like just the message behind it.
Love is deeper than you pay, and I believe you can take, baby. The ups and downs are worth it. No way to go, but we're working. We're flawed, but we're still perfect for each other.
Come on, she giving me Destiny's Child vibes. Yeah. It's like she sound like she ran out of breath, but it came out to like that old school, like no part 1 vibes. Like, oh, come on, B.
We never see the light. We went through hell with heaven on our side. This beach ain't always been no
Fake news y'all choose, we know live. No Photoshop, just real life.
This song is vibes, man. It's like I feel like this the We Are the World celebration type, like happy song. This shit is fire. I love this song, man. Like, I hope they make this a single. Like, this shit it's up there. I want people to feel this all over the world. Like, imagine a tour. Like, I know I'm going to New Orleans. That's a dome. It's indoor. So, but I want the festival vibes from this. Like, man, this shit is... Beychella next year was popping, B. I'm there. Mark my word. I'm backstage, matter of fact. But you know what I'm saying. Happy. Man. It don't get no better than what we just heard, bro. It just don't. It don't. Man. I get an album a 9.7. It should be a 10, but y'all know I'm hella critical and I'm very unbiased. That was all the fulfillment I needed, bro. Like, that's motivation, it's inspiration, it's so many things. I don't know. I challenge everybody that's not fully sold on it to give it like a second and possibly a third listen. I feel like people only do that to like their real artists that they really like who they're fans of. But it's definitely worth it with those two. Composition alone, man, that was an amazing album. I'm very, very excited that they brought that to us right now. I got enough time to learn the shit. I feel like I'm gonna know it in the next 2 days. But shit, man, it's your girl Jayde Juelz. Man, how y'all feel? Get in them comments. Y'all hit that follow button, that like button. Go follow my Instagram too. Everything about my music is there. My reaction shit and my personality shit is really my YouTube, but Instagram is my real polished artist page. Y'all need to go fuck with that. Get at me, man. Shout out Daddy. Yep, I know that's so famous. I ain't tripping. It's a whole nother level.